What is going on, you guys? Right3000 back here with another video. Before we get into today's video, I just want to mention I'm going to kind of be rushing this video. I'm sorry about that, but phone is at 4%, really trying to get this video done. I just want to explain the setup real quick. So I got a recommendation that I should start recording my videos like sideways instead of vertical like I normally do. And it makes sense because normally I record them this way. Like when you watch them, it's recorded that way. I have my phone sitting up that way when it should be sideways. That makes more sense. I mean, it makes the screen bigger because you can see way more what's behind me when it's like this. But I just threw up a bunch of die casts over there and some like energy drink cans, trying to make a setup. But I'm moving rooms soon, and so I should have a better setup for you guys in the future. Within the next like 4 months, I should have a better setup. So yeah, I just want to talk about that real quick. Now on to the race. So Kansas race review, spring race review 2023. This was hands down the greatest race I've ever watched. It had everything you could ask for. A lot of drama, a lot of tempers were flared today, right? And a lot of new stories too. Great racing, probably the best racing I've ever seen. I don't know ever seen, but at Kansas for sure. There were a lot of wrecks. I think 11 or 12 cautions, so a good amount of wrecks. So if you like wrecks, you had fun today. There was a fight at the end of it with the two most aggressive drivers in the series, and there was a lot of funny moments, meaning like the commentators, like Kurt Busch said, he said a lot of funny stuff today. Just like, we need Kurt Busch in the booth again. He did awesome today calling the race, but like just some of the stuff he said, I can't name one really because I kind of forget, but he would just say like the randomest things and it would be hilarious. But it was a great race today. My boy Kyle Busch wrecked, sadly. His crew chief, Randall Burnett, made a horrible call. There was like 4 or 5 to go in stage 2. They decided to pit for some reason, and Kyle got left like in the mid-pack, rear to mid-pack, and just got caught up in a wreck. Nothing he could do. His spotter actually messed up. His spotter took ownership for that wreck. So, sucks for another DNF, but it seems like that's Kyle's thing. Wreck, or like a bad day, then they'll win, then another bad day, and then another win. So maybe he's in for another win here in the next couple weeks. Now, on the actual race, there was, like I said, 11 cautions. It was crazy. I want to get into the winner, Denny Hamlin. He actually won the race. I think he was on a 33 race losing streak, which is crazy because Denny Hamlin is like the best in the series. It's crazy because both Joe Gibbs Racing, it was Truex last week, which snapped like a 56 race lose streak, and he won last week. And Denny snapped a 33 race lose streak, and they're both a part of the same team. So next guy up with a losing streak is Ryan Blaney, which one of my buddies like him, and I like him too. He's pretty cool. So he's on like 60-something race lose streak, I think. So maybe he'll break that sometime. But yeah, great racing today. I mean, I don't know how much I can emphasize that. I mean, this is the greatest race I've ever seen. I recommend you guys watch the highlights. And my God, dude, I don't know how I could be this selfish. But thank you so much for 400 subscribers. We hit 400 subscribers today. It was because of the Kyle Busch wrecking video. It sucks that is the one that got me 400 subscribers. Was my favorite driver wrecking, but whatever it takes to get subscribers, I'll do it. I mean, I appreciate it. You know, I just started this channel off as something. I don't know. I predicted about 100 subscribers I would ever get to, and that was be all pretty much because I didn't really think it'd go this far. I know 400 subscribers is nothing really, but I do appreciate it. But yeah, what I was saying there, the cautions, we had Eric Almirola, I know, Kyle Busch. I don't think Reddick wrecked. Harrison Burton. We had a bunch, man. I can't even name all of them, but I'm gonna get into the fight now because this was amazing. So it was post-race. They were doing the Denny Hamlin interview. Actually, no, they were doing the Larson interview. In the middle of the Larson interview, you just see Ross Chastain here and Gragson here. But Gragson started it. I mean, he put his hand on him first, and That's why I like both of them. I like Ross Chastain because he's like a small town watermelon farmer from like some Alva, Florida, I think he's from. So he's a pretty cool dude, you know, came from the ground up. Kind of like a Dale Earnhardt type thing, you know, came from nothing and made something out of himself. So I respect him to hell. And then you got Noah Gragson, which has like the most swagger coming out of the Xfinity series. I mean, every time he would win, he would climb the fence and then shotgun a Busch Light with the fans. I mean, he's awesome. He's like a rock star type guy. So you got two of the most aggressive and like dudes with the most swagger in the series, you know, fighting. And like I said, Gregson started. He put his hands on him first. He grabbed him by like the collar and did like one of those, like kind of grabbed him. And then Chastain just came in and boom, freaking right. I mean, he landed that punch like really great. And then you see Michael Jordan get involved because Michael Jordan co-owns 23XI Racing. And so he was just around there, and he was holding off Gregson, and Gregson got walloped, dude. And I like both of these guys, so I don't really care who wins. But I do like Gregson more. I mean, he has the bowl cut. He had a mullet, and he lost the bet and basically just cut it like that. And so he just has like a bowl cut now. So like, I like him. He's awesome. But it was a great fight, great race. I mean, you really couldn't have any better of a day. For racing. I mean, that was just great. I'll definitely rate this race a 100,000 out of 10. I mean, great race, and you could not ask for any more. And like, I'm going to keep saying that you can't ask for any better entertainment. I mean, you get a fight, you get a lot of wrecks, people are mad at each other, and it's 112 degrees in the race cars. I mean, they look at Ross Chastain's car, it's 112 degrees in that race car. Tempers were getting hot. The dudes were sweating in there. I mean, my God, that was a great race. I'm on this video here. I mean, I probably said some weird stuff there, but man, it was a great race. I mean, you can't even say it wasn't. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope y'all like this video. I appreciate 400 subscribers. My goal is 450 by the end of the year, and it seems like we're gonna crush that if we keep this pace up. So I appreciate it. And I'll catch y'all next time on the Leader Star 3000 channel. Peace, y'all.